In every corner of our planet, a drama as old as life itself unfolds. It's a spectacle of color, of sound, of extraordinary effort, all driven by the urge to find a mate and continue the line. Densest jungles, vast, open plains, and even in the silent abyss of the deep ocean, creatures go to astonishing lengths to attract a partner. It is a universal quest, but the methods are endlessly, wonderfully varied. Some perform intricate dances, others build elaborate structures, and a few even transform their very bodies into living works of art, all for a moment of connection. Love is in the air, and in the mud, the trees, and the ocean floor. Meet the wildlife world's strangest romantics. We see a flash of iridescent feathers, a meticulously arranged collection of blue objects, and the comical strut of impossibly bright feet. High in the canopy of New Guinea's remote rainforests, we find an artist at work. This is the male bird of paradise, his courtship display, one of nature's most dazzling visual feasts. He is not merely a bird, he becomes a living sculpture, a dynamic explosion of color, a study in form. To capture the attention of a discerning female, he must perform a transformation both dramatic and hypnotic. He meticulously prepares his stage, a single clean branch, clearing it of any distracting debris. Then the performance begins. With the female watching, he flares his feathers, creating impossible shapes. A jet-black cape expands, framing a shocking iridescent blue shield. Wide shot, full display, black oval with blue smiley face. He contorts, bouncing and clicking, true form nearly erased by abstract plumage. It is a private viewing, a dance for an audience of one. Every movement, every pulse of color, proves his health and genetics, all she needs to choose. As dawn breaks across the vast, dusty sagebrush landscapes of North America, a strange sound begins to fill the air. It is a deep, resonant booming. The sage-grouse lek. Dozens gather, each competing for visiting females. A contest of stamina and showmanship. Each male inflates the large, yellowish air sacs on his chest. They produce liquid-like popping sounds that can carry for miles. He fans a spiky tail, puffs his chest, and struts with supreme confidence. This dance repeats hundreds of times each morning. Females wander, seemingly indifferent, but watching closely. They assess every boom and strut, seeking the dominant male at the center, the one who will earn the right to mate. In the forests of Australia and New Guinea lives a suitor more curator than dancer, the satin bowerbird. He constructs an elaborate bower, a corridor of twigs meticulously woven. Not a nest, but a stage for courtship, a gallery for one obsession. Blue, berries, flowers, beetle wings, even bottle caps and pen lids. Each piece is placed with surgical precision. The ultimate critic inspects his build and his collection. Then a frenetic dance, mimicry, and his finest blue, hoping she approves his masterpiece. On mangrove flats and muddy shores, a miniature drama of grand gestures unfolds. The male's oversized, brilliantly colored claw is for combat and courtship. As the tide recedes, the flats become a stage for thousands of tiny suitors. Each species waves in its own rhythm, some up and down, others in wide circles. Bigger, bolder waves signal strength. If she pauses, he drums, then guides her to his ceremonial burrow. On the volcanic shores of the Galapagos, color is a language of love. For the blue-footed booby, brighter feet mean better health, age, and feeding success. He marches proudly, then offers a small stone or twig, a promise of nest building. In India's forests, an icon prepares to perform. He lifts a vast, iridescent fan over 100 shimmering eyes, or ocelli. He faces the peahen, catches the light, and sets the fan vibrating, sight and sound entwined. In blue silence, the humpback sings long, evolving, haunting songs that travel for hundreds of miles. Courtship can explode into power, Breaches, fin and tail slaps, even choreographed bubble nets. Artists, architects, dancers, singers. Each ritual a masterpiece of survival and desire. Which ritual stunned you most? Like, subscribe and tell us below. Nature's strangest romantics are just getting started.